Hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Didn't do much in between episodes. I'll usually be doing a little bit of fighting, but yeah, as I've said in the last episode, I've decided against doing too much of it because it'll make me too strong and it'll make some of the quest battles a little boring. So I have taken another dispatch quest, but that isn't really that relevant, so let's look at the rumors first. Thief exposed. The thief they caught was identified as a member of Clan Borzoi. I dare say they won't be sitting around quietly with one of their own in prison. Okay. Nothing else. So let's look at missions. We have Free Cyril and the Cheetah, so let's take Free Cyril. The town of Cyril, or Cyril, I don't know, has fallen into the hands of Clan Borzoi. We need you to set a trap to get them out of our town. This is a dispatch mission for 3 days, giving us a... oh, very nice! Kaiser Knuckles. They are a fairly good item. It's a 3-day dispatch mission. I think I might just be doing that on screen, actually. Let's send... I guess Sharu? Sharu? I don't know. And then let's wait 3 days. 1, 2, 3. Incidentally, I will be avoiding almost all of the... well, as long as it's possible, I will be avoiding the battles on the, against random encounter. Well, I will be avoiding the random encounters or the battles on the world map. That's what I meant to say. During episodes, because they are really just fights without any sort of story relevance or quest relevance. It's just me against a group of enemies. And because I don't think that's particularly entertaining, I will mostly be skipping those, basically. As long as it's possible, I will, you know, just move around in such a way that I don't encounter any of them. Okay, that was cleared. I get money, points, stuff. And a new unit seeks member. It's a second soldier that wants to join me. After a random encounter I did earlier, I also got a soldier trying to join me. No, actually after the dispatch quest that I did. Okay, so that was a... I don't know, a mission where you basically free a territory. I should probably show you that quickly. I've already shown you the clan turf once before, but we now basically control Cyril. I'm going to go with Cyril. It is now sort of our clan turf. I think that means we get reduced prices in the pub and in the shop. And it means that just randomly enemy clans might attempt to take the town for themselves. When that happens, I'll basically get a mission that says, you know, protect your turf from that clan. It'll say Cyril under attack, and if I go there, I have a mission to protect it. Basically, it'll just be a fight. So that's how that works. And as the game continues, I will be freeing more and more turf for my clan to occupy, I guess. Okay, let's look at the pub, see if there's any rumors now that I have some turf. Yes, area free. The merchants are back in town now that Clan Borzoi is gone. Prices be coming down, and us pubmasters can offer info at a discount too. That's about it. Okay, let's see if there's any new missions. There's Free Sprome. Most of these free area XYZ missions are dispatch missions that require you to kill a certain amount of enemies. So you will basically dispatch a party member until you've killed 10 enemies or whatever. But the very first ones are actually a little different. The Cyril one was dispatch, and this is a standard battle for which you get another set of Kaiser Knuckles. That's pretty nice. I had contemplated saving up money to buy them because they teach air render to white monks, which is a cool ability, but apparently I'm getting them for free. Okay, one of the Borzoi capos is in the mountain town of Sprome. Keep an eye on him until we enter Sprome Watch are ready. Sounds easy enough. And since it's the side quest, I will be doing it. should also have a side quest that... yeah. A dispatch mission just finished. Mesara, your Chocobo help was a success. That's good. We get a Chocobo egg, javelin, some money, stuff, things, and so on. And a black mage. I think I want a second Numu actually, so I will take him into the clan. Maybe teach him stuff between episodes. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Don't think I've had a battle this episode yet, so let's check the laws. Fire, forbidden, ice recommended. Sort of works. Just have to make sure that Mont Blanc gets a different... basically, Mont Blanc should have the second level ice spell then. So that I don't have to lose... well, I can still use a second level spell while doing what's recommended and getting judge points for it. No... It's a little confusing. This menu doesn't wrap, so if I'm in the first menu and item and I press up, it doesn't send me to the last one, which for some reason I always think it does, but it never has. Free Sprung. Okay. Fairly limited space to put down our party members here. Interesting. New kid is now level 6. I don't believe he was last time, but... I guess might as well take Sharu with me. And Fire Forbidden, Ice recommended. Let's go. I have to suppress my urge to speed up the battle for some reason. Who do you think you are? Get him! Clan Borzoi, we're taking you down. I just have to defeat all enemies. I don't quite like this map. When you start at the bottom, it's a bit of a pain to fight your way up, I guess. But I'm only facing 3 enemies. They are fairly high level though, as you can see that White Mage is actually level 8. So this battle isn't balanced so much by the amount of enemies as by their power, I guess. And since Turner also just needs to level up, essentially, I'm not, waiting until he's got the right class or anything like that. I'll just be using First Aid on him every turn to get 10 experience points. I know it's kind of somewhat cheaty to do it this way, but that's the way I play. See, I probably won't be able to hit him, but 34%. It's possible, I guess. Oh, and she did make it work. It's nice. And as you can see, she got 18 experience, so he's also quite high leveled. And I shall be using Protect. For a very long time, Napkov is going to be, with quite a margin, the strongest member of my party. It's always that way when I play this game. It'll always my strongest party member tends, well, the highest level one will almost always be the White Mage. Okay, we can hit him from here. That's good. Air Render doesn't have any line of sight restrictions or anything like that. It just has a range. Say, 3 squares, diamond-shaped thing. And anyone in that range can be hit. Sadly, it's not guaranteed to hit, but still. Okay, he's just level 6, he's not that scary. He's level 9 though, that's quite strong. He's going to be dealing some nasty damage. 38, wow, that's not bad. But I have a White Mage, so that's all good. He has one as well, but it'll be fine. I will probably be using you to... weaken the white mage. Ah, hate cold coffee. But that's what you get for not drinking it before starting to record. Okay, nice. He actually has critted quite a lot. It's just luck, but still, it's nice that he did. In the training matches I did, the leveling up stuff, he did crit quite a bit. That's what I meant to say. Nice, and I still get 16 experience per attack on that guy, so it's quite good. Actually, can I steal anything? Let's check that. Do you have a shield? You do not. You have an accessory? You do not. Okay, so... Let me check if any of the others do. Magic ring, I could steal that, I believe. I would have to try. And you don't have anything I can steal either, so... Let's move you towards the white mage, actually. Napkov will go here and actually do a heal that I'm now doing for the heal, to get the thief back into a good condition. And that heal for 44, that's quite good. Mort Blanc will go right here. And use the second level ice spell, 29 damage. And it's recommended by the judge, so it should give me a judge point, if it hits. It does. Bling. And eventually I'll slip up and make a mistake, and you will see what getting, what the penalties for breaking the laws are as well. It just hasn't happened so far. Okay, he uses Mind Break. Doesn't do any damage, but it, if it happened, it would temporarily reduce my my magic power, I believe. So it would make my healing spells weaker, for example. I can't really move in any meaningful way. You have counter, okay? Okay. Now, Air Render doesn't automatically disable counter. Only does so when I'm not close in range, which I was. So he could still counter even if I use Air Render, as long as I'm close enough to him. Cannot do it when I'm doing it ranged, though. I think the one downside to Air Render might be that it can't crit, or if it crits, it doesn't knock back. I don't know. I don't know if Air Render can crit. That might be a little downside compared to a standard attack, but crits are fairly rare in the game anyway, so I'm not usually relying on them. Doesn't seem to make much sense, I guess. Okay, let's see who you're going for. Probably... No, you're going for the Thief again. I guess that makes sense. The Thief is technically my lowest level party member, and you're trying to steal judge points, which is fairly irrelevant. Doesn't really hurt me. Doesn't really help him. It's, I don't know, silly for him to do it, I guess. Let's move you right here and just do a standard attack. I know he gets to counter, but it's fine. Viola. You can hit this guy. Okay, you can actually get behind the white mage, that's nice. And 90% chance to steal the ring, let's do it. Stealing becomes more useful in specific quests. I will try to remember it, but the problem is the really useful abilities are steal weapons, steal armor. Those, because armor and weapons, you can get some really good ones by stealing. I don't have those abilities yet, and I can't learn them, so it'll take a while before I'm able to use those. How's everyone doing? Reasonably well, so I'll position myself here, I guess, and just cure myself, I guess, for the 10 experience. And then I think we're actually almost done with the side questing, so I'll probably be doing a lot of... no wait, not fire, fire's bad. Fire bad. Ice. Ice is the weapon of choice. But I think we're then almost done with the side questing. Incidentally, the judge points I'm currently collecting, I'm not really using them. So far only one member of my party has the ability to do combos, which use judge points. There is another feature to the game which requires judge points, which comes into play a little later, once I've done some more main questing. And, you know, just for the time when that happens, it'll be good to have... Are you healing your friend or yourself? Your friend, okay. Well, you're actually raising his magic resistance for some strange reason. But yeah, I'm already accumulating judge points for the point when they become more useful, basically. Because there's no reason not to, but essentially, might as well. Wow, 40 damage, that's quite a lot. He is quite strong, he does a lot of damage, but... not quite strong enough. I've stolen everything I can, so might as well go for the white mage. Oh, no, that's a bad idea. Yeah, just first aid yourself. If I miss and the counter hits, I would die, and I don't really like that. So I'd rather be a little patient and a little more careful and hope it all works out. You can fight this guy. Darn. Okay, let's have you try to dispatch the white mage, then at least we've got one kill in. And that white mage, I'm not sure he might even have had the ability to revive his fallen comrades, so it's always good to kill the white mage first. Let's put you right here. Do a cure. And then face that way, so the only way you could be attacked is from the front. Judge. Judges sometimes get out the way if they feel they're sort of in the way of combat, I guess, or just randomly. Sometimes they still block the way, but it's kinda rare. Okay, 26 damage would probably be enough. Let's hope. Yep, that worked. Brilliant. Okay, so only the main enemy left, who is a little troublesome, but we should be able to deal with him pretty well. He's only got 8 health left anyway, so he shouldn't be able to do very much against me. Does high damage, but that's about it. Once again, I will just be doing first aid, because I don't want anyone to go down. I don't think there's really any downside to going down, but I don't know, I just don't like it. And I have ranged characters anyway that'll be able to deal with this guy shortly. He's not in range for my air render, so I'll just first aid as well, again for the experience. You are definitely in range though. 17 damage, if you do, this would be the kill. Nice. 16 experience gained. And judge point. I might turn off the judge point animations actually. How could this happen? Blop. Finally we'll have peace in Sprome once more. Freeze Sprome went well. Now for the next one. New Kid mastered Rush. Napkov mastered Life. He's now the master of life. Okay, freeze drone cleared, 28 areas left. Just before I forget and end the episode, Napkov should now get a new weapon. I think I bought it, right? The Pure Staff? Which should teach Esuna. Yes, thank you. And actually, because I have it, might as well give him the magic boots and the magic ring and battle boots, that's what I meant. Esuna is basically a skill, has the same area of effect as all his other mage abilities so that you've seen so far, Cure and Shell and Protect, and it removes status afflictions. And the new kid has mastered something as well, so... let's see, beatdown, yeah, why not? I probably won't be using any of these fighter techniques, but I might as well learn them for, you know, for reasons. Again, mostly I want to be a fighter to have the ability to do air render, and another ability that comes a lot later, which is a ranged AoE, and because of the stat increases on level up. Okay, but I think that's it, so I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.